What's up, guys? This is my third or fourth take of episode 2 of getting unstuck in Valorant. My computer's not loving it. Regardless, today we're going to be talking about some of the aiming fundamentals that I'm trying to change, so I can sort of quickly progress my aim as much as I can. First of all, if you have not seen the first video, I recommend you go watch that after you watch this one. It kind of explains the whole, everything about this whole challenge. I do want to show you my night market. Disgusting. Alright, I'm going to hop into custom so we can get started. I am going to be reading off notes, because I'm still pretty new to making these videos. Before we get started, make sure you subscribe, drop a comment, drop a like, and go check out my Twitch. I'll be live tonight, 7:30 EST. It's the same name as the YouTube. Check out my TikTok as well, same name as YouTube. Discord's in the description. Make sure to join up so you can figure out exactly when I'm streaming. Talk to me, talk to others. And yeah, let's hop into custom. Alright guys, so we're loading the custom now. First thing that I want to talk about over on A. So, one thing that I really want to see improve from myself is my crosshair placement. My crosshair placement is fine, you know, when I'm on flat ground taking a fair fight. It starts to struggle when basically there's any kind of elevation. So either I aim too high or I aim too low. And I've been realizing there's a lot of in-game markers. So I think this bar here is around head height. So I need to start paying attention more so to where my crosshair really is. I will say this. So far in the video, if there's any sort of stutters, lag, anything, I apologize. I'm working on it. My game's not in stretch res right now because I was having trouble recording. In stretch res, it just wasn't working. So this may not be great. This might not be the best video. It will get better. The streams work fine for some reason. I'm not complaining. Anyway, number 2 is visualizing the fight. And this kind of goes along with pre-aiming. So placing my crosshair before I'm swinging. But visualizing the fight is almost... I'm picturing that there's a guy main, and he's standing in the middle of main. I'm going to swing at him, I'm going to kill him. So, I already have my crosshair where I think he is. Step out, I'm going to shoot him. I think that's going to help simplify instead of running out and having to flick around. Again, that sort of goes with crosshair placement. And then again, pre-aiming. So... if I, let's say, you know, I'm jump peeking, jiggle peeking, whatever it is, I know someone's here. So I'm visualizing, okay, he's still in the middle. Swing him. Boom. I got him. Then moving on to holding angles. So what I find I tend to do when I'm holding an angle, I'm holding this, for instance. I think I'm God, so I hold the angle super tight. So when someone swings out, they get to about here, and I'm here and I go, now I gotta try and follow them. If I hold wider, they're gonna swing into my crosshair, unless they, you know, they hit me with a little jiggle, but I'm in gold. I don't really think that's super realistic right now. So I'm going to work on holding wider for those big wide swings that people love to do. Another thing is, I'm going to do another video on this, but adding in my movement to my aim, getting my movement better. I think I'm going to worry about that in the next episode. But for now, we're going to talk about cutting angles. So... if I'm in main, what I tend to do right now is instead of, you know, peeking a bit at a time. I go. And wherever someone is, I try and flick on them. It doesn't work very well. It's not ideal. So what I'm going to try and implement is cutting the angle. So I'm clearing bit by bit. And I already have my crosshair pre-aimed to where I think they're going to be. So I'm clearing each thing bit by bit. It's a lot safer than, you know, swinging. And there might be a whole team staring at me. Let's say I don't jiggle or jump peek or anything. Even if I cut the angle up, it's still safer because there's one here. Take the fight. All right, back up. Whatever. I'm only looking at one as opposed to facing the whole team. Next, angle alignment. So what that sort of means is lining up two places that somebody could come from. So I can hold both at the same time as opposed to, you know, holding one and then I get swung from the other. Or playing this guessing game of, you know, are they going to, let's say, there's someone there, someone here. Where are they going to swing from? I don't know. It just doesn't make sense. So let's say there could be someone here. Like there's an opening here. If I can line up these angles to where even if they swing at it here, they still have to swing into my crosshair. I think that's going to help ease things for me. Finally is going to be smokes. So what I tend to do right now is, let's throw it right here.
Smokes down.
I like to look at the center of a smoke. Odds are most people are going to come out of the sides of the smokes here. So I'm going to work on holding the edges of smokes where people are more likely to come out than just running out the center. That about does it for me today. Again, sorry if the video is a bit choppy, the quality is not great. I'm working on it. Promise it will get better. I need some new hardware. Not gonna lie. But thank you guys very much for watching. Make sure you check out the Discord, Twitch, TikTok, all in the same name. Drop a like, subscribe, drop a comment. Let me know your thoughts, opinions, feelings. Make them horrible at the game. Let me know. I appreciate it. I hope I see you guys at the stream. Have a wonderful day.